Ahoy there, Anthony, the captain here. Shot said Tony, the cheer captain, is here. Last night, I didn't play all that great a game, considering that this is my first try at NBA 2K11 for the PS1, not the PS1, the PS3, excuse me. But yesterday I said that we're going to be doing 2K12 tonight, but unfortunately, around some technical difficulties, the disc is all messed up. So we're going to be doing 2K11 again tonight. Sorry about that, folks.
He said you're talking about arguably the best point guard in the league right now. A guy who combines an amazing scoring ability with terrific passing.
This time I'm playing as the New Orleans Hornets. Going back to their roots for Nolans. The New Orleans Hornets going back to their roots of Charlotte, playing against the Sacramento Kings with a retro look. So both teams were going. I made both teams go retro tonight. I'm sure no better to play against the Chicago Bulls against the low-ranking Charlotte Bobcats. You know what I mean?
When he actually ran back in from a trip to Haiti and got there just before the start of the game against the Pacers last season. Very impressive work by that young man.
Nobody wants to see that, especially if you're trailing. Let's go.
Pass to Okafor.
Omeka Okafor.
West, right side. It's blocked.
Blocked
Here
it.
now the Kings. Unload from 9. No good from Caspi. On defense, the Kings. 4-point game. And here is Thornton. It's Ariza on the wing. New Orleans turns it over. We'll go the other way.
Appears like somebody needs a jolt of coffee because he wasn't paying attention there.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Sacramento. Green comes in for Caspi. So it's Sacramento now. Now Cousins leads him with the pass, and Udrih gets it to go.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Hornets still look like they're getting going. Still without a basket in the game. Okafor kicks it to West. Ball left side. Deflects the pass.
Got it back.
Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Okafor. Evans gets the rebound.
That's pretty smart defense to let him take those shots.
Here's Udrih, defended by West. From the wing, Udrih can't hit.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Looking at the Kings and how they did last season, they landed Carl Landry, acquired last season in that Kevin Martin trade. Clark, what do you think of that trade now that the Kings made then?
I think it made a lot of sense. I mean, their front court needed some help, and you know Carl Landry is a highly productive front court player. Their back court was jammed, so they needed to free up some space for Tyreke Evans to take full control of that. I think the trade gave them some financial flexibility as well, Kevin. I mean, that's a win-win across the board.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins.
Finally, I'm on the board.
Here's Udrih. 1:45 left in the first quarter. Now Okafor defending. From the stripe, and Udrih gets it to go.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 6. Here's Paul, and he gets the bucket. Foul is called. One free throw for him.
Time for the three-point game.
He's lightning quick and loves to
I've said this before and I'll say it again. Those slam dunks that you hit on these 2K games, especially nowadays and within the past decade and change, are so oddly satisfying, just as much as it's oddly satisfying to hit the dunks over in the NBA Live games.
That one misses for Paul. Only 7 wins for the Kings last year on the road. Not a team that traveled well.
Not at all, Kevin. And you look at their record, and it kind of baffles you. I would expect this team to be much better on the road this season.
Landry gets the bucket.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
The Hornets trail by 6. Here's Paul. And D'Alembert pulls it down.
I thought I had it.
Well, with their road woes, it wasn't a one-year thing. They struggled in 2009 as well.
Yeah, and you know, when you talk about getting things turned around on the road when you're a young team, it takes time, Kevin. It's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. And I think the Kings will do better because the coaching staff is going to demand it. He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Back to Evans. Connects from in close. Evans has got 6.
You know, that's a good job of getting the ball down low like that. I mean, those are hard to stop from that range.
Paul passes to Singailu. Back to Paul. Great. D'Alembert covering. Blocked. There's Green with the 3. Singailu scoops it up. Can't get it to go. And so we've reached the end of 1. Kings ahead. They lead by 9.
Well, their defense has been superb, Kevin. They're talking, working together, and really making it a challenge to score.
And we'll return momentarily.
See if I can turn the beat around.
And the second quarter about to get underway. Here's Paul. He has 6. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Garcia is out there with Udrich. Then it's D'Alembert. Then there's Caspi and Thompson.
I thought I had it.
Defense, the Kings, following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Singailu. Thompson crabs the rock.
An explosive finisher just met a more explosive defensive surge. Great battle down low.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyreek Evans is a devastating penetrator. Brandon Roy of the Trailblazers said, as he learns to hit that outside shot even more, he's going to become a really good double threat. Because right now, he's almost unguardable getting to the basket. And Kevin, it's pretty common for players to improve their jump shot over the course of time in this league. If he can do that, the sky's the limit.
A scary thought. Thanks, Doris. Hornets were a 500 team against the West a season ago.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good indication of their slide out of the Western Conference playoffs. The year before, when they were the 7th seed, they won 30 games in the conference.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So going back to the Hornets' decline in the West last year, Clark, what do you think triggered it? Was it West catching up, or was it the injuries? What can you put your finger on?
I think it was more of the injuries,
Oh,
Kevin, particularly
injuries.
the injury to Chris Paul. But they also needed some more help in a number of spots with their personnel, and that's why it didn't happen for them.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Tough break there, Kevin. You hate to see a guy go down with an injury. Let's hope he can get back soon.
Some changes for Sacramento.
Changes.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for D'Alembert. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Udrich. And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Thornton. Covered by Evans. Here's Bellinelli. Here's Thornton. Covered by Evans. Okafor. Just 5 to shoot.
Blocked it.
About 3.5 minutes left in the half. And he flushes it through. Spike Slam Cam with the replay.
He's not necessarily a 5-star athlete, but he's got the length for stuff at home when he gets it inside.
Here's Thornton. Covered by Evans. West inside. It's blocked. And here now the Kings. 11-point game. Cousins with it. With the wide open look. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Here's Thornton. Covered by Evans. Back to West. Can't hit.
How'd you miss that?
Sacramento going the other way. Pass to Evans. Thompson. Over Okafor. Thompson misses.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted. But boy, when you run the fast,
I was not expecting that.
It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Evans.
Still got a ways to go.
For him. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Here we go. Your Renegades is coming onto the court right now, and I want you all to get up on your seats and cheer them on. Some changes for New Orleans. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Paul in for Marcus Thornton. And then for Sacramento, Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Green comes in Francisco Garcia. And it's Udrich in for Tyreek Evans. Here's Udrich. Defended by Paul. The dump off. 3 for Caspi. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. 5 points in the game.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Paul for 3. Kept alive. Back to Okafor. Stojakovic with the 3. That's good.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
That was one of my favorite one-liners from Clark Kellogg. He's not going to bite.
Thompson misses.
He's not going to bite. Go on, get him there.
Left in the second. Baseline jumper. The shot is off. And the Kings the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Okafor defending. Now Caspi. Jacks up the triple. It's rebounded by West. A moment for the Gatorade injury report.
Guys, I got an update from Pete Youngman, head athletic trainer of the Kings. He told me it's a lower back strain, and he's having a lot of discomfort just trying to move around. He's done for the game, and he may need to take a couple more games off as well to give it time to heal. We'll keep an eye on it, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. It's never easy when you want to get back on the court.
Yeah, it's one of the tougher, if not the toughest aspects of being a professional athlete.
The Hornets trail by 9.
Perfect solution. Go lay down.
Paul dishes to
Ain't no better messing than go lay down.
and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot.
Kev on stage was right. Ain't no better messing than go lay down.
The official was right on top of it.
That one is off. So both teams making some changes here.
Changes.
And the second free throw, good.
everybody's releases are vary depending on who the players are. You know what I mean?
Some extra point while putting the other team in foul trouble. That's a good strategy.
Here's Udrich. Now Landry. Fires from the high post. Rebound, Gray.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made them pay.
Here's Thornton. The tray. But they get it back.
You've got to keep them off the glass. Somebody should have boxed him out.
If you don't put your back on somebody, you're not going to box them out.
And that concludes the first half.
How about the game for Evans? 6 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
6.
And more NBA
Down by
action
6.
coming your way here on 2K Sports.
Maybe I have a chance. Throwing my
Thanks
Ranger
for joining
ball.
us. I'm Damon Bruce. Now it's time for the halftime report powered by HP. The Sacramento Kings ahead against New Orleans. A fluid attack making these extra passes really opens up an offense. Their top scorer, Tyreek Evans. He has 6 points and has added a couple assists in this one too. And for the Hornets, they're still gutting it out. They'll need to play with more discipline and some intensity if they're going to win this game. Emeka Okafor still looking to get going. Dreadful from the field. He hasn't connected on any of his shots. And now we'll send you back to New Orleans Arena for the start of the second half.
Time for the second half.
Beginning, it's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's Paul. He's got 6. Chris Paul and Marcus Thornton are in the backcourt. Weston Okafor, the big bodies down low, and Ariza. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Okafor. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins. Foul. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Slowly but surely closing the gap.
Good on the second free throw.
That's now a 5-point game. At least the Kings are not a high-ranked team like the Bulls during the time period.
The assist that time. And the Kings lead by 7. Clark, this DeMarcus Cousins, a huge body, this young kid out of Kentucky.
Yeah, he's terrific, Kevin. I had a chance to see him a couple of times in person.
There you go.
He's been overshadowed a bit because of the bright light of John Wall, but this kid knows how to take care of business inside. Tremendous hands, excellent strength, and good quickness as well.
And here are the Hornets. 7-point differential.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
Back to Evans. Blocked. Here's Ariza.
What did I do that for?
Full court prayer falls off target.
I still didn't have the ball.
Covered by Okafor. To the inside. And there's Udrich. That's good on the assist by Cousins. 6 points for him.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Kings added some quality size this offseason. They drafted rookies DeMarcus Cousins and Hassan Whiteside and acquired center Samuel Dallas from the Sixers. Head coach Paul Westphal said the players, quote, change the identity of their team and give us a chance to go in a direction that's very exciting. We expect there to be a lot fewer layups against us. We expect to be a better rebounding team. The look of our team and the feel of our team will be so different because of our ability to do things in the paint that we couldn't do consistently before. Guys?
Well, they've definitely added some quality size, Doris. No question about that. We'll see how they do. The Kings are making a switch. Thompson's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Taking a look at Chris Paul, who was born and raised in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That area always a hotbed for basketball.
ACC country. He was named North Carolina's Mr. Basketball in 2003. Decided to stay close to home, attending Wake Forest University, leading them to 2 NCAA tournament appearances in his 2 seasons there before jumping to the NBA.
North Carolina, come on, raise up. Whoa.
And taken away by Paul.
Your team doesn't need that mistake. You got to be efficient.
Okafor against Landry. Okafor kicks to Paul. Lets it go from the wing. Dives for it. Hit them clean. Kings leading now by 9.
Oh,
Careful
darn
with
it.
Position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation.
I couldn't tell if I had possession of the ball at the time. Come on. Are we ready to play ball?
Here's Udrich.
Come on, play
6.
ball.
Thompson with it. Caspi. Ariza covering. Evans outside. Landry passes to Thompson. Now Okafor defending. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And the basket by Thornton. Here's Udrich. 2:26 left in the third. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, Hugo the Hornet. Back home in Charlotte where he belongs.
With a switch, the Hornets. Bray's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Dante Green is checked in for Caspi. And it's Garcia in for Udrich. Here's Evans. Now Garcia. Landry passes to Thompson. Back to Landry. Slams it through.
There's always the chance for something special to happen when he's headed to the basket.
Well, you can anticipate it, but as a defender, you can't necessarily stop it. Now here's Paul. Here's Ariza. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Evans against Paul. And he makes the basket. So 1 free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 8 points, and he's had a steal in there too.
He can't complete the 3-point play. Chris Paul, so talented, a natural leader, both on and off the court, Mark.
Yeah, he's been a godsend, Kevin, to the New Orleans community, helping the city rebuild. He's an avid bowler, so he hosts a celebrity bowling tournament to raise money for charity, among many other things. So he's been very involved in that community.
And here's Thornton outside. The shot is off. And it's Sacramento going the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Evans. 6 points for him. Here's Green. Takes it up. David West grabs the miss. Chris Paul stays tight with other NBA stars. He's forged a bond with LeBron and Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard, a lot of guys.
He's got such a charismatic personality, and a lot of times he'll let those friends stay at his house when they're in town to play the Hornets. I don't know exactly how that works out from a...
And Evans throws it down hard.
That's a great pass. Way to get it to the open man.
The Hornets trail by 9. Here's Paul. And that one goes and stayed with it, even with the contact, and a free throw coming up. Both teams will make substitutions.
Yeah, I've always had trouble with Chris Paul. I can't tell whether or not he releases it the way he releases.
makes the free throw. Here's Evans. He's got 8. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Looks like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Man, hard to believe it's almost April, which means it's almost time for my birthday.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Paul. He's got 11. Here's Okafor. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Great vision on display there. The pass led in perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Evans kicks to Garcia. Here's Cousins. And the one-handed jam to finish.
A pretty finish right there, Kevin. Take it up and then throw that thing down.
He didn't have to make it special, just get the job done.
That's right, keep it simple.
Sungaila. Cousins snatches it inside. Here's Green, and again it's Sacramento converting. Here's Okafor. 4 seconds left. And it's Paul missing.
He's usually automatic from that close. Defense must have affected him.
And we are headed into the 4th. Lots of production in this one as we conclude the 3rd. Without question, Tyreek Evans displaying his skills today.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
From the New Orleans arena, back in a moment.
All right, last game, last quarter.
So as we get rolling here in the 4th, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the spark in this game, the big push by the Kings. They found the winning recipe offensively, and with each bucket, they continue to build on this lead, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Udrich. On the court for Sacramento. Landry and Thompson down low. Garcia is out there with Udrich and Caspi. Here's Udrich. He dumps it off. Garcia can't get it to go. Sungaila. He's covered by Landry. Udrich gets whistled for blocking. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, it can be awfully hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but still got hit with the foul.
Here's Sungaila. Goes up. And great assist as he lays that one in. And they've got it to within 7.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully.
Here's Thompson. The shot misses. And New Orleans will take it the other way. Sungaila inside. He's covered by Thompson. Tipped away.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
On court, here's Udrich. It's blocked. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Sungaila. Blocked. Kings leading now by 7. Here's Caspi. Caps the break with a nasty stuff.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did.
Right back at ya.
He has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
And
Still
the Kings
trailing.
in possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Skip it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Paul Westphal was discussing with his players. He was very clear to his team that they aren't out of the woods yet, saying, this is the NBA, the best of the best. A lead like this can vanish in a heartbeat with all the talent on this floor. Guys?
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Aaron Gray, he's checked in for Okafor. Reza comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Paul in for Marcus Thornton. The Kings are making a switch. Gaspy backs down. Fired short, but gets the kind roll and goes in. And the Kings lead by 9.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Now Evans. Reza hits the reach-in call. That's his
over.
first foul.
It's basically over.
Udrih. To shoot, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Right now he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here's Paul, takes it up. The shot, no good. And it's
Yep, it's
Sacramento
over.
going the other way.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
And here are the Hornets now. 11-point game. Here's Ariza. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Here's Udrih. 2:01 after the fourth. Timeout called by the Kings. They're up by 9. 1:59 left in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's tipped.
There's another giveaway for him now, and you know he didn't have a single turnover.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're winning by 7. 1:51 after the fourth. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento.
It's crunch time, down by 7.
Boy, the turnovers
Get
are
up, get
piling up
up.
pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing quite a bit of sloppy ball games.
That's their third turnover in this quarter. Kings leading now by 5.
Maybe there is hope.
Here's Udrih. Pass to Landry. Evans outside. Kept alive. Gaspy.
When he can turn a missed shot into that kind of slam, maybe the miss was a good thing.
Well, and what a lift it gives a team to see that type of play.
Well, he's leading by example. He's actually walking the talk when he makes plays like that.
Here's Evans. Goes up. Scooped up. It stays here.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds.
Jason Thompson is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Evans. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. Evans' shot is good.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
Thornton with it. Off the mark with the 3 ball.
The defense hasn't
Not
let him
even
get too many
close.
clean looks in this.
This is
game.
not even
He's
close.
having trouble getting it done at the offensive end here, and I think you've got to credit the defense. And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Tyreek Evans again.
It's over. Not even close.
Kings lead by 11. Here comes Chris Paul. From deep. And the Hornets miss again. We've seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
That's exactly the way to play. The fans love it. It's fun for the players. I love it. And more importantly, it's tough to defend. Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
Scooped up. Okafor. And there's the bucket, good for 2. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night. Timeout called by the Kings. They're in front by 11. 17 seconds
Yeah,
left
it's
in the
not even
game.
close.
Clark, what are your thoughts?
Curious timing for the timeout.
All right, folks, that's gonna do it. As we count down for the final seconds.
So why prolong the game? We need to get out of here.
That's gonna do it for this edition.
Is tagged with the reach. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Captain's Arcade. So what do we say that we end this game before, in this episode, before we, the game reaches 0?
Here's Thompson.
Then again, maybe not. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Captain's Arcade. Join us next week for some more arcade fun. Until we meet again, maybe say goodbye.